Okay, we're at problem number 1. Okay, answer for this one was 2. Okay, number 2. Okay, answer for that one was 4. Number 3. Okay, answer for that one was 13. Number 4. Okay, answer for that one was -9. Number 5. Okay, answer for that one was 5. Go ahead and bring up your number. Okay, today's number is 4. Alright, homework. Take it to Mr. Skinner. Alright, answers for 1 through 3 are 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and 2 and 3. Okay, answers for 4 through 6 are 3 and 4, 5 and 6, and 4 and 5. Okay, answers for 7 through 9 are 5 and 6, 6 and 7, and 4 and 5. Okay, answers for 10 through 12 are 7 and 8, 8 and 9, and 7 and 8. Okay, answers for 13 through 15 are 9 and 10, 8 and 9, and 9. Okay, any questions on the homework? No papers to pass out today. If you need to make up a test, you can come in 6th period. Okay, our objective for today is identify and justify whether properties hold for a given set in operations, even examples, even integers and multiplication. And our target, we're going to learn the basic properties of mathematics. Okay, so for the first example, what we're going to do is we're going to look at these equations and we just want to match it with which property it goes with. And the properties are listed on your paper there. Okay, so for the first one we have 3 times 6 is equal to 6 times 3. So we want some number times some number to equal to the same numbers just switched. So if we look at our list, we have right there AB is equal to BA. So if you plugged in 3 for A and 6 for B, that's A times B is equal to B times A. So that's the property that we're looking for. So that's the commutative property of multiplication. So it's letter B on your handout. Okay, so for the second example, we're just going to plug in A, B, and C for our numbers. So we have A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. Okay, so we just want to look on our handout and see which one of these properties it matches. And that'll be letter C, the associative property of addition. So the answer is C. Okay, practice problem number 1. Okay, so for the practice problem, if we just want to plug in letters for these, we get A times B. Let's zoom in a little. A times B times C is equal to A times B with C on the outside. Okay, so if we just look at our, and if we want to work this out, we can see why it's true. We have 4 times 16 is equal to 32 times 2. Okay, and that's going to give us 64 is equal to 64. Okay, so for this one, we just have a number. So we'll plug A in for that, plus 0 is equal to the number. And that will be letter G on your handout, so that's the identity property of addition. And if we actually work this out, we can see why it's true. 6 plus 0 is 6, and so that is going to equal 6. Okay, bonus number 2. Okay, everybody got that right. It's letter I on your handout. Okay, second practice problem. Okay, for the practice problem, we want to just plug in the variables for this. We get A plus B is equal to B plus A. That should have been letter A on your handout. And we can work it out and get 11 is equal to 11. Okay, everybody got that right. This is the identity property of multiplication. It's letter H. We just get 12 times 1 is 12, and that is equal to 12. Okay, this one is letter E on your handout. It's just different variables. If F is equal to G and G is equal to H, then F is equal to H. Okay, time for the hot seat lottery for the speed problem. Speed problems. Number 1. Okay, answer for that one was 2. Number 2. Okay, answer for that one was 0. Number 3. Okay, answer for that one was 12. Number 4. Okay, answer for that one was 1. 5. Okay, answer for that one was 0. Little worksheet out. Okay, for the first example number 3. We just want to plug in our variables for these, makes it a little easier. We get A times B plus C is equal to A times B plus A times C. And this is the distributive property. It's letter F on your handout. And if we just work this out, we have 5 times 6 plus 9. That's 5 times 15 is equal to 5 times 6 is 30 plus 45. And on either side, we'll have 75. Okay, example problem number 2 or 4, I think. Okay, 7 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 7, so that's A plus B equals B plus A. This is the community property of addition, that's right, so it's letter A on your handout. 7 plus 3 is 10, and 3 plus 7 is 10. So, okay, next practice problem. Okay, so back to the, oh no. Okay, for the practice problem, we just plug in variables for this. Let's zoom in a little. There we go. Okay, we have A times B times C is equal to A times B times C. This one is going to be letter D on your handout, which is the associative property of multiplication. Everybody? Alright, no bonus for this one. This was letter I, the reflexive property. Alright, next bonus problem. Okay, answer for this one was letter G, the identity property of addition. Okay, next practice problem. For the practice problem, again, we can just plug in the variables. It makes it a lot easier. So if we just plug in A, B, and C for our numbers, we have A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. And that will be letter C on your handout. That's the associative property of addition. Alright, so this is letter H on your handout. This is the identity property of multiplication. And it just says any number times 1 will give you that same number. Oops, there we go. Next bonus problem. Okay guys, for this one, if you get confused, just plug in the variables and look at your sheet. It makes it a lot easier. So we just want to plug in, oops, I can't erase that. Okay, fine, I'm using B times A. Okay, B times A is equal to A times B. And this is going to be the commutative property of multiplication, which is letter B on your handout. And if we just work this out, 10 times 4 will be 40. And that is equal to 4 times 10, which is 40. Okay, homework assignment.